So listen, man, we got a lot of fun, exciting things happening in AEW right now. Unfortunately, we know what we sort of speculated about last week to be true. Adam Copeland is hurting for certain. We got a new tournament on the way. The Owen is right around the corner, and we've got a main event announced. I can't believe this is real, but Will Ospreay and Swerve Strickland are going heads up for the title. This has got a lot of fans excited, man. Are you as pumped to see that match as everybody else is?
Yeah, I am, because Swerve has been such a great champion, and Will Ospreay is one of the most incredible performers. I don't know if I think I've said this before, but I don't know if I've seen anyone capture the excitement and imagination of the crowd like Will Ospreay has in such a short period of time. I knew he was great. I didn't know how great he was. Um, and that's a tribute not only to a testament, whatever, to not only how well he can work, but his interviews have been good too. They've been really authentic. And Yeah, it's going to be quite a challenge for Swerve. And of course, it's going to be at the UBS Arena on June 30th. Long Island being the home of Taz. And that excites me if nothing else, man. And what was I talking about here?
Well, we're talking about how you need Prevagen and you need Blue Chew. But first, we need to watch this old school episode of Monday Night Raw. It's season 7, episode 23. We're home stretching it now for AEW's next big pay-per-view. We just saw them really over-deliver at Double or Nothing. Forbidden Door is on deck next. And there's just a lot of buzz right now around the entire wrestling business. And I think there's a lot of people who are pumped to see what this card is going to look like. I mean, Forbidden Door feels like it's always a spectacle. I mean, last year, my gosh, we got Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay in a match that a lot of people thought might be one of the greatest matches of all time. And his follow-up act, Ospreay's follow-up act, is an AEW world title shot. Could be a big moment for Will.
I watched the other day, believe it or not, on New Japan Pro Wrestling World. I watched John Moxley and Naito for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, which was, I guess, at the Wintrust Arena. And boy, a different match than I expected. Completely different match. Just shows you how much wrestling I'm starting to watch now. How about that?
Well, I mean, I think they're watching more. Come on.
I don't know where that comment came from. I guess New Japan Pro Wrestling. Oh, and we saw the other night, and I think this was on, God, my memory. We saw Shooter Umino. Have you seen this kid wrestle?
Maybe I don't.
He's from the New Japan Pro Wrestling Dojo out of LA. And he wrestled in LA. He wrestled in that thing. That casino thing.
Casino Battle Royale.
Yeah,
Casino Gauntlet.
Yeah, thank you. What the fuck is wrong with me this morning? I started out so hot, and now I've just lost my concentration here.
Well, listen, maybe I know what'll jumpstart you. Maybe I know what'll really get your tractor cranked up.
I know what it will. I know what will too.
What will?
A divorce. Or no, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm being facetious.
I mean, you've been teasing the divorce. Is this going to be a Shivani heel turn?
No, it's not. Do you know what tomorrow is as we're airing right now?
As folks are, okay, this is your anniversary?
43rd, yeah.
Man, what are y'all going to do?
We ordered some Jimmy's Famous Seafood.
I was going to say, I know Jimmy's is involved.
So we're going to have that. Yeah.
So what's your go-to order from Jimmy's?
The I like the Maryland crab soup, which is the tomato-based soup.
Yep.
Got a little spice to it, and just one of those big old crab cakes. Before the diet, I love the Krabby Pretzel and
Mm.
the crab egg rolls, but they're a little bit too much fat in it for me now, so I go with the crab cake.
So when you're doing the crab cake, you do that you have Lois do that in the oven, or do you do it on a
Yeah.
grill?
In the oven, yeah.
Okay. Our buddy Eric Bischoff says cooking them on the big green egg is like touching the face of God. So shout out to John and all of our friends at jimmysfamousseafood.com.
Not
Hey,
kidding.
man, let's finally do it here. Season 7, episode 23. We're going to be watching a very special episode of Monday Night Raw. Want to give a shout out to our live studio audience. You can be a part of our live studio audience by joining our Patreon at patreon.com/WHW Monday. Of course, you also get included over at adfreeshows.com. Shout out to Brooke McGaw and Coach Rosie and DJ Turnup and Jim in Buffalo. And we got a good little cast of characters here hanging out with us on this fine Tuesday morning. See Lindsay's in the house and a few others. Appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out. Shout out to Anthony and Coach Keith. Without further ado, though, Tony, I'm rip-roaring ready to go. Do you got a countdown ready for us for this special episode from June 7th, 1999?
Yes, I do. We are so popular on a national level here that we have celebrities coming out of the woodwork wanting to be part of the show. Did you know that?
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah. So here's a special countdown that was sent to me just a few days ago.
This is Morgan Freeman. Conrad and Tony have a lot of fun each week watching pro wrestling. But they are still idiots. Time for the countdown. 3, 2, 1. Play.
The big pause for play. I hope we're not paying him by the word. Lord have mercy. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson here to tell you a little more about what adfreeshows.com is all about. Get early, ad-free access to more than a dozen of your favorite wrestling podcasts every single week, starting at just $9. That's less than 20 cents an episode each month. And yes, you can listen to them all directly through Apple Podcasts or your regular podcast apps. How easy is that? Ad-free shows also has thousands of hours worth of bonus content and docuseries like Title Chase, Eric Fires Back, Conversations with Conrad, and The Insiders. Plus new series like The Book with David Crockett, Monday Mailbags with Mike Chioda and Nick Patrick, and a whole lot more. And you want to talk about early? You can't get any earlier than listening to the shows live. You can be a part of the live studio audience as we record the podcast. Plus, ride shotgun alongside your favorite childhood heroes for live watch-alongs, Q&As, and other interactive experiences every single month. Come on now, see for yourself what thousands of other wrestling fans from around the world have discovered, that adfreeshows.com is the best value in wrestling. Check it out today, and hey, when you do, the first week is completely free. adfreeshows.com.